G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Alright, so we are 11 days past the passing of my rooster tails. So we're getting to the end of the time that the girls are going to be fertile. They've got about 2 weeks. So I ordered my incubator. It's arrived today. Let's go unbox it. And then separately I'm going to do an incubation video. Alright, let's go have a look at the incubator. And here it is. As you can see, it's a decent sized one. I've gone for a 24 egg incubator. This one is a Janoel Model 24. So here's all the instructions and everything for it included in the box, which is great. Have to read through those. It gives you different hatching periods and all that sort of stuff. So I'll go through, read that before I put it on. Okay, and underneath we have our incubator. Okay, the tricky part's always getting something out of the box. Take a bubble wrap off. Okay, and we've got some plastic over it. Okay, there's our lid section that contains our temperature sensor and everything like that. So awesome. And when we flip it over, we can see all the electronics, our little heater and fan, and this here is the motor for the egg turner. Inside here we have our dividers. We have what I ordered, and it really should be something that you get, is a thermometer, and it's also a hygrometer. So it senses the temperature and also the percentage of humidity. So that's a very handy thing to have. So it double checks the humidity of the actual machine. Double checks the temperature. And if you don't have a humidity sensor on it, it tells you what the humidity is. Awesome little thing. We have a little water bottle for putting water in to keep our humidity at the right level. The power lead. And also an egg cannula, so I can check to see how the eggs are traveling along. Now the egg cannula and the thermometer hygrometer, they were extra items when I bought it. But yeah, to me they're well worth it. Okay, so we have our egg turning rack. We have our hatch tray there. And we also have, in here, we have our reservoir for the water to keep the moisture going. As you can see, it spreads it all through. So you've got plenty of moisture all the way around, and the humidity is going to be the same throughout, rather than just having a higher humidity in one section. As you can see, there's a bit of packing dust and that sort of thing in there. So I'm going to give it a clean out before I put it into action. Okay, there we have our trays and our dividers for our trays. Now obviously you're going to set this to the size of the egg. So you want to have your eggs in there. This is the last one. This is one I picked up today. It's got a bit of poop on it, but hey, we'll clean that off before we go in. Dry cleaning on it, just a scourer without any water. So we'll just clean that off dry. so we're not damaging the bloom on the egg. This is the last egg that I've got that's going to go in there. So yeah, this one here is Tail's last egg. So hopefully it's going to give us either a replacement for him or a nice little hen. Okay, so the way this one works, you've got this slot here and the pin in the egg turner just pulls it backwards and forwards. And as you can see, that poop makes a handy illustration point. It just rolls backwards and forwards across there. You want to keep probably about 5 mil, quarter of an inch in between the eggs, just so they're not jamming up on each other. And away you go. Now, to mount the hygrometer, you actually need to mount it in here. So they've told me to put a bit of blue tack on there and put the sensor inside, again with a bit of blue tack. So that is what we are going to be doing. Because the sensor's so big, it's not going to fit through the inlet hole, any of the air holes on it. So that's the way we're going to do it, exactly the way they've told me to mount it, and I'll run it that way. All right, there we are. There is a quick little unboxing of that. I also got a brooder light at the same time. I am hoping that I can put the chicks underneath an egg, underneath the chicken when they hatch, but let's be prepared for all alternatives. But obviously gets screwed into the light here, and that gives it a place to mount. You can either clamp around something, or we've got a bar clamp there. So, what's awesome is my 100-watt light bulb. Okay, and I've gone with a ceramic light bulb. It's not going to give off light, but it will give off warmth, and it's not as likely to blow as a standard red light is. So now make sure with any light bulb you don't actually touch the end of it too much. Finger oils can tend to weaken the glass, and it can tend to create a hot spot and make them blow a little bit easier. There is my starting setup. So I'm going to get it warmed up, make sure the temperature's sitting good, and then I'll put the eggs into it, which I'll do in another video. Thank you very much everyone for watching, and bye for now.